Hey everyone, happy Thursday. I just want to say I'm so grateful for all of you. Today I was talking to a friend about some things that have came up that have given Ryan and I options, and she said, well, how do you feel about this? Are you scared? Are you this or that? And I explained that at the end of last year, I kind of had some epiphanies, some aha moments that made me just finally let go of control. And when I started attending the Tony Robbins events and really tapping into his stuff, really he talked about the human needs. There's 6 human needs, and one of them is uncertainty. And a lot of times when people feel uncertain about their future, about how something's gonna play out, they tend to go into control mode or panic mode, trying to find certainty so that they feel, more, I guess, less uneasy. And so that's something that I've always done. I've always tried to control things and be able to plan things out, because I've always felt that I was out of control and lacked control. And if I knew what was going on, I could plan and everything could be perfect. And that really took away my joy, and I wasn't living in the moment and enjoying it. And I wasn't fully present. So I've had to learn to let go and really just tap into my spirituality, which has been something that was difficult for me, because spirituality to me always meant religion. I had a bad experience with religion, and so I've had to really just kind of let go of stories, let go of things, and it's been so freeing. Like some of the things that I've held on to that, if this happens, I've always reacted this way, and I've had to sit back and ask myself, am I just reacting out of habit? Am I the same person? Is this the same experience? And it's not. And so this book that I've been reading and sharing with you, The Language of Letting Go, really focuses on codependency, but really codependency is an addiction, and just becoming a person of recovery when it comes to drugs, alcohol, codependent relationships, even I've realized over the last year or so that even food addictions, that I was always trying to fill a void, and I got rid of bad relationships, I got rid of self-sabotaging behaviors, and then alcohol, and then comes food. And so some of these things may not be relevant to you. You may never have experienced a codependent relationship or addiction to anything that was, extremely harmful, but you may have some sort of addiction, like I said, to food, to different things. And so take this information, apply it to wherever you feel like you are lacking control, or the things you're trying to control. So today's passage on January 25th is step 1. We admitted we were powerless over alcohol, that our lives have become unmanageable. And that's step 1 from Alcoholics Anonymous. So, like I said, this can be applied to anything that you feel powerless over too. So there are many different versions of the first step for recovering codependence. Some of us admit powerlessness over alcohol or another's alcoholism. Some of us admit powerlessness over people, some over the impact of growing up in an alcoholic family. One of the most significant words in the first steps is the word we. We come together because of a common problem, and in coming together, we find a common solution. Through the fellowship of 12-step programs, many of us discovered that although we may have felt alone in our pain, others have experienced suffering, and now many are joining hands in a similar recovery. We, a significant part of recovery, a shared experience, a shared strength, stronger for the sharing, a shared hope for better lives and relationships. And so that's something that being in the health and fitness industry, being part of our community, has really brought us together, because we have shared experiences of struggles in the past and common goals for our future. And so the one thing that I encourage everybody to do is tap into the support that we have, tap in to your coach, tap into the community, tap into the resources. That so many times when people feel like they're failing or they're struggling, they withdraw instead of leaning in. And today I was reminded in one of the groups that a coach said that they are always nervous about posting in groups, for fear of judgment, fear of rejection. But she was really glad that she posted, because she found some, source of motivation and encouragement. So I really encourage you to lean in, and also to encourage other people when you see them struggling, because that's what this is all about, is the community and the support that we give one another.